Okay, let's come into a standing position. We're going to tune in. We're going to do it standing up today because we're going to do some Kundalini yoga. So rub your hands together. We're going to put our hands at our heart and we're going to inhale. Close your eyes. Om Namo Gurudev Namo Om Namo Gurudev Namo Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale. Hold the breath. Pull the Mula Bandha. Look up towards that third eye. And exhale. Okay, let's come into mountain pose. So feet together. So make sure your knees are over your ankles, your hips are over your knees, roll your shoulders back and down. Slightly tuck your chin in. You're going to be standing up really tall, hands are equal by the sides. And then start to take those yogic breaths. You want to inhale, push your belly out. Exhale, push your belly in. So let's do that 3 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. And then let's warm up the spine so our feet are a little bit wider than hip width apart. We're going to do some hip rolls. So come forward and then we'll do 3 to the left. Let's come over to the left, to the back, to the right, down, over to the left, to the back, to the right, down. Just take your time. And then slowly come to the top. Your head's going to come up last. Then we're going to do that on the other side. So come forward. Make sure you're activating your breath here. We'll do 3 to the right. And then come to the top. And then come back to mountain pose. So really ground yourself here. Just take a moment to come into your body, getting out of your mind. Rock your weight forward and back, left and right. Really activate your feet here. Make sure your knees are over your ankles, your hips are over your knees. Slightly tuck your tailbone in, pull your shoulders back and down. Really feel the expansion across your chest. Feel how different that is. So we're always hunched over now on our phones, on our computers. So really straighten your spine, feel the expansion. And slightly tuck that chin in, our neck lock. Really feel grounded here, grounded into our bodies. Just becoming aware of our bodies. That's all I mean by that. Just getting out of our head, getting out of our thoughts, and just focusing on our body. Okay, so let's do some sun salutations. So we're going to come to the front of our mat. We're going to bring our feet together, come back to mountain pose, center yourself, and then bring your hands to your heart, and we're going to lift through the rib cage. We're going to protect our low back and lift at our rib cage. So let's inhale, reaching back by lifting up through the rib cage. Exhale. Stay here for another breath. Inhale. Then one more inhale. And then exhale, come forward, bending at the hips. Just let your head go, let your neck go. Take some deep breaths here. Into our half forward fold, Uttanasana, and then we're going to bring our right foot back to come into our low lunge. We're just going to stay here, feel the stretch in the right hip flexor. And then come back into plank, left foot back, keep your feet together, keep your butt low, zip your navel up into your spine, rock your weight to the front of your palms. Elbows stay by your sides, come halfway down into chaturanga, coming all the way down, and then we're going to come into Sphinx. So palms are on the mat. Roll your shoulder blades back and down, gently look up. Relax your jaw here. Maybe take an inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. And slowly come down. Let's push back into downward dog. Feet hip width apart, hands hip width apart. Pedal your feet left and right. Then look forward, bring that right foot forward, coming into our low lunge on the other side. And then come forward into our half forward fold. Really deepen your breath here. Inhale, push the belly out. Exhale, push the belly in. You can activate your ujjayi breath here. That's that windy breath. And then slowly roll to the top. Your head's going to come up last. Come back to mountain pose. Feet together. Align your spine. Make sure you tuck that chin in. Tailbones tucked in. Roll your shoulder blades back and down. Hands equal by your sides. Okay, let's come into a sun salutation on the other side. So bring your hands to your heart. Now we're gonna inhale, reach back, lifting through the rib cage. Exhale, stay here. Inhale, exhale. Do that one more time. Inhale, and then come forward to our half forward fold. And this time we're going to bring our left foot back into a low lunge. Really feel the stretch in the left hip flexor. And then bring the right foot back into plank. So elbows over your wrists, keep your butt low, zip your navel up into your spine. Rock your weight to the front of your palms. So take some of the weight out of your wrists. Then keep your elbows by your sides, come down. Halfway down, chaturanga, and then come all the way down. Let's come into Sphinx. So roll your shoulder blades back and down, gently look up. Really feel the expansion across your chest. And then gently come down. Let's push back into downward facing dog. Pedal your feet left and right. You can shake your head yes and no. Shake your head out. Gently, just back and forth, up and down. And then look forward, bring that left foot through into our low lunge. And then bring the right foot forward and then slowly roll to the top. Your head's going to come up last, really slow. Come back to mountain pose. Align your spine. Okay, let's come into triangle pose. So right foot comes out, left foot comes back, right foot is forward. Our heels are lined up here. And then we're gonna straighten that right leg, bring our arms to a T. Really feel the expansion across your chest for a second. And then we're gonna inhale and then come to the right and then exhale, come down. So you can stay here or you can come to your ankle or you can come down to the mat. Look up at that left hand, make sure your arms are stacked on top of each other. You can keep looking up at that left hand or look down at the mat. Bend that right knee and then come up, bring that left foot forward, shake that out if you need to. Okay, let's do that on the other side. So left foot comes forward, our right foot comes back, our heels are lined up, and our right foot is straight, it's not at an angle. Then we're gonna straighten that left leg, bring your arms to a T. Just feel the expansion across your chest for a second. Let's inhale. Come over to the left, exhale, come down. So bring your hand onto your calf, your ankle, or the mat. And then look up at that right arm. Make sure your arms are stacked on top of each other. Bend that left knee. And then let's come back to mountain pose. Okay, face forward. Let's do some shoulder rolls. So we'll do 5 to the front. And then 5 to the back. Okay, then come back to mountain pose, feet together, stand up really tall. And then we're gonna do bumblebee pose. So this is our balancing posture. So you're gonna find a point on the mat to help you balance. And then bring that right foot up. So you are putting all the weight in the left foot, hands equal by the sides. And then just start to hover that right foot up. Zipping your navel in towards the spine to help you balance. Make sure you're still focusing on your breath. Deepen your breath. Inhale, push the belly out. Exhale, push the belly in. So when you push the belly back in, you bring your navel in towards your spine. And then slowly come back down to mountain pose. Shake that out if you need to. Hands by your sides. Okay, we're going to do that on the other side. So find a point on your mat to help you balance. And then put all the weight in that right foot. And then slowly start to hover that left foot up. So we're using our drishti, our eye gaze, to help us balance here. So we're not only balancing, we're also strengthening our eyes by using our eyes to focus on one point at a time. Slowly come back down, feet together, shake that out if you need to first. Okay, and then let's come into a forward fold. So inhale, reach up really tall. Exhale, come down to your heels, come forward, bending at the hips. So you can grab your calves, or you could just let your arms fall forward. Just take some deep breaths here. And then bend the knees, and we're going to put the hands under the feet, Pada Hastasana. So bend the knees to do this. You can straighten your legs, or you can keep them bent, it doesn't matter, just breathe. And then from here, release your hands. Let's walk back in a downward dog. Really drive your weight into the heels. Really press back. And then from here, let's come onto your knees, push back into child's pose. Okay, and then let's come onto all fours. And we're going to stretch our shoulders, so bring the left arm through. Take some deep breaths here. Threading the needle. Let's switch sides, come back onto all fours. Really continue to breathe heavily in and out through the nose. And then let's come onto all fours. And then let's come into a seated position. And we are going to do Surya, Kriya. So let's, okay, we're in a seated position and we are, let me see, we're breathing through the right nostril. So we're sitting in easy pose. So we're sitting like this, straight spine. We're resting the right hand in Gyan Mudra. So finger, index finger and thumb together like this. Right hand in Gyan Mudra on the knee. And then we're blocking the left nostril with the thumb of the left hand. And then the other fingers are pointing straight up. So we're like this. And we are doing long, deep, powerful breaths out of the right nostril. And we're focusing on the breath. So go ahead and start. So really powerful in and out. This draws on the sun breath and gives you a clear and focused mind. Kriya. So we know this one. So we're going to sit on our heels. Men, right thumb over left. Women, left thumb over right. And then we're like steepling our fingers. Our fingers are pointing up. Hands overhead. We're saying Sat as we pull the navel in, Nam, and we're letting it out. Sat, Nam, 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 Sat, Nam. sit, nam, 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 sit, nam. This releases stored energy from the navel, so keep going. Sit, nam, 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 sit, nam. Inhale. Hold the breath, pull the Mula Bandha, sex organs, breath through the navel, spiral the energy up the spine, stretch the arms up. Look at that third eye and exhale. Okay, we're gonna come down onto our backs and we're gonna rest. Come into Shavasana. can roll up into a seated position. Okay, we're gonna do the spinal flex. So we sit in easy pose. We're grasping the shins with both hands, and we're gonna inhale, stretch our spine forward, and our chest. We're lifting our chest a little bit. So like this, we're gonna inhale, and then come back, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And keep going. And let me read this to you. So this exercise brings the release of Kundalini energy along the path of the spine and aids in flexibility. So it's a fast breath. And then inhale, hold the breath, make the spine straight, drill under bend, tuck the chin in, and exhale. Okay, now we're going to do frog pose. So this frog pose transforms the sexual energy. Good to know. Okay, so we are, standing position. So your heels are together, and then it's a forward fold, and we're doing it 26 times. Our hands are on the mat, and our heels are lifted up. Inhale up, exhale down, that's one. Inhale, exhale, two. Inhale, exhale, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Second to catch up if you haven't done 26. If you have, just come into a forward fold. And then let's come into a seated position. We're sitting on the heels. And we're going to do neck turns. This opens the throat chakra, stimulates circulation in the head, and works on the thyroid and parathyroid glands. Sitting on the heels, spine super straight. We're just inhaling left, exhaling right. We're saying sat, nam, mentally. Sat, nam. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. You don't have to go fast. So keep going. So this Kriya that we're doing, this set, is named after the energy of the sun, Surya. When you have a lot of sun energy, you do not get cold. You are energetic, expressive, extroverted, and enthusiastic. It's the energy of purification. It holds the weight down. It aids digestion and makes the mind clear, analytic, and action-oriented. The exercises systematically stimulate the positive pranic force and the Kundalini energy itself. This should occasionally be in your regular sadhana practice to build the strength of your body and your ability to focus on many tasks. And then bring your head straight before your spine and your head straight. We're going to inhale and exhale. Relax. Okay, and then we're going to come into easy pose. And we're going to come into a spinal bend. Okay, so our fingers are on our shoulders, grabbing the shoulders, thumbs are in the back, and then we're inhaling left, exhaling right. Inhaling, exhale, inhale, exhale. This exercise flexes the spine, distributes the energy over the whole body, and balances the magnetic field. And then come back to a straight spine. Inhale. And exhale. And then let's come into Kriya. Again, we're going to come onto our heels. Right thumb over left for men, left thumb over right for women. Fingers point up. We're looking forward. We're saying Sut Nam, 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 Sut Nam. Inhale. Hold the breath. Pull the Mula Bandha, sex organs, rectum, navel. Look up at that third eye. Spiral the energy up the spine. And exhale. Now let's come onto our backs. Feet come onto the mat. Bring your knees into your chest. And then come into Shavasana. chest. And then bring your chin to your chest, really round your back. And then rock and roll, giving your spine a really good massage. And then we're going to rock and roll up into a seated position. And this posture will take you into a deep self-healing meditation. So we're sitting in easy pose, spine straight. Our fingers are in Dhyan Mudra. Sit up really tall, close the eyes. We're focusing on the point between the brows, the point between the brow. And we're focusing our attention on our breath. Inhale. Exhale. And gently bring your hands to your heart and with stagnant. So inhale. Sa na sa na Sat Nam. Sat Nam.